Hey, I'm Steve Morley with Built Construction. I'm here in front of our 2025 parade home. We've just got her finished, ready for tomorrow's opening day. It's a beautiful Georgian home, Georgian style. A lot of beautiful brick and white windows. It's very symmetrical. We spent a lot of time making this look like an old historic building. In fact, we've had a lot of other people come and ask us if this is a new home or if it's a remodel. Because I think our engineers and our architects have done a great job of making it look exactly how our clients wanted, which is an old Georgian style home with several different efficiency upgrades, obviously. But let's go in and take a look at some of these options. Got a beautiful black front door here. This is actually our door handle. It's not functional, but it just looks really nice. The door opens up. Here into our entryway. Right off the entry, we've got the owner's office. We did a flood color in here, so it's totally drenched, all the same color from baseboards all the way to ceilings. He'd be able to stack all of his decorations here and books and work here at his leisure. One of our favorite options that you've probably seen in some of our other videos is these double pocket doors that are soft open and soft close. Just a very beautiful, beautiful addition to this entryway. Let's go ahead and go down the hall. Right off the main hallway, we've got our entrance into the garage. We've got our mudroom here with our custom cabinetry work that comes from Built Cabinets, our cabinet division. Here's one of the hall bathrooms right here. Nice big vanity. And then we've got our main laundry room. Plenty of space to be able to wash clothes and prepare for your day. A lot of folding space, baskets, and then storage for all the rest of your linens and blankets. Right off the main hallway, this is our master on the main or guest bedroom. They've done a really good job of making all these blues mingled together. One of our favorite options is this baseboard. It's actually a 4-piece base. We've got our standard flat 7-inch base, but we also added a pencil detail on top and then this pretty flute all the way around to make it very unique. Entrance to the backyard, they've got their own closet and then their private bathroom in this ensuite. Again, another custom white oak cabinet with some beautiful fixtures. The designers have done a great job of pulling all this together. One of the fun options we've got here in this shower is we actually have the valve on the outside. So you're able to turn on the shower, get it to the perfect temperature you want without even having to step in. And then you can go in and enjoy your shower. Down in our hallway right here is our kids' study nook. So this is a perfect place for the kids to be able to put their crafts and their homework and to be able to work in a very fun and well-lit space. We've got this styled after some of those old school cabinets that used to have the chains where this would lift up and close. The designers kind of started in that route, but then we ended up moving to more of a fixed countertop that the kids couldn't move up and down with hinges and stuff like that. So I think it's turned out a lot cleaner than what was originally planned. This is the great dining room, living room, and kitchen. If you look this way, again, a little blue tone to about every accent in here. We've got great views of outside from all of our windows. We've got a beautiful fireplace with cultured stone. We've got our frame TV, and then the white oak cabinets on either side really help with the symmetry and accent this room. Makes it feel nice and cozy. Right off the dining room here, one of our fancy doors. These are lift-in slides, so they actually sit down on the ground until you lift them up off and onto their wheels. Helps lift the door so it actually will slide. We have this beautiful outdoor patio, all covered. We've got radiant heat up the top, so you can come out here during the evenings in the fall or in the winter and still stay warm. We've got a fan in the center to keep it cool and keep the bugs off you during the summer. And then these beautiful deck railings that are very bulky and sturdy. I think these add probably the best old school look to this home is these deck rails and posts. As you've probably noticed, there's a lot of arches in this house. We've tried to help integrate the arches into some of the other features. These are some custom arch doors that we built to be able to keep that same style in the kitchen. We've got our kitchen sink with the front skirt that goes all the way down, which is a really fun way to accent your kitchen sink. We've got a dishwasher on each side to be able to handle lots of people and lots of dishes and to be able to come through. But one of the things you'll notice is we have a very clean backsplash. We don't have anything on it, no outlets, no plugs, but we do have under cabinet lighting and under cabinet outlets. And then we also have our outlets in our window sills to be able to keep code and have places to plug in while keeping a nice clean backsplash. Here's our 5-foot hood, all out of white oak. Turned out beautiful with a 2-piece crown and a lot of craftsmanship and a lot of time went into making this the way that the homeowner and the designer had drawn it. Through our kitchen is into our Butler's pantry. We've got their wall ovens and microwave. We've got a drawer fridge and freezer. They can keep all their snacks and ice creams and ice and whatnot here. We've got an ice machine for their specialty ice. A really beautiful Butler sink. It has a custom cut backsplash that our countertop guys did a fantastic job on. And then I love how the wall fixtures look. They're just so unique and beautiful. A lot of extra hardware. It's all polished. We've got our pantry here. It's all set up and organized so that you can keep your food. But I mean, my most favorite feature of this pantry is, as a fan of building science, is this little vent right back here. Kind of small to see, but that's hooked to our ERV system, which all of our bathroom fans are. It collects all of the air from all the bathrooms in this room and purifies it so you never get any spice or food smells leaking out into the house. Everything is constantly being sucked in and filtered through. We've got our freezer and our fridge. Let's go ahead and go upstairs.
Yes, we're taking her. We're forcing her to do something fun.
This room right here is a wonderful style. It's hunter green. It's actually for their son named Hunter. Just a toddler, so we've got his cherry crib, which is beautiful. A lot of different other accents in here. They designed this so they're able to take care of him, and then he can use this room or change the crib out for a toddler bed when he gets older. I think they've done a really good job of bleeding the green into the bathroom by having the baseboards and trim the same color as in the bedroom, matching it with, of course, towels and rags, and then having the beautiful green Chloe tile to pull everything all together. Our shop did a fantastic job of these walnut cabinets. They just look beautiful these are our standard 5-piece doors and drawer fronts, and then we've added these little pencil details inside to add a little extra character. Then of course, gold on walnut always looks good. Walk down the hallway here to the other 2 kids' rooms. We got this room here. This is Benson's room. And Benson is a little bit older and full of energy. He's got a lot of space here to be able to play, a lot of space for all of his shoes and clothes. And then he's got his own bathroom as well. The way we've designed this home is every bedroom's actually got its very own bathroom. If we sneak into here, we did a really fun 3-color tile and laid it in a checker pattern. It almost looks like plaid. I think was really fun. And then did a nice blue colored cabinet with chrome handles and kind of the same style though, in just a paint grade. Our standard 5-piece shaker door with these fun little inset profiles. The designers did a fantastic job of matching rugs and pillows and throws and everything to have this be a really fun and cozy bedroom. This one by far gets the most attention because it's the girls' room. And this is for Grace. Grace is a fun little little girl. She is so excited and jumped right onto the bed the moment it all got put together. So we had to put it back for showing. But the pink plaid wallpaper and the pink in the sheets and the covers with the rug, and then this fun little sitting bench where she can sit and read or play with dolls or whatever she enjoys. It just makes a great space. They did really good at picking out fun little handles for all their different cabinets. They're different on almost every different cabinet in every room. They've got really fun little bow ties. And if you look carefully, there's little hidden bows in about everything here. They've got bows on their cabinets. They've got bows in their towels. And then they've even got little bows hidden in her little blankies. So they've done a really good job of matching this to the personality of the kids that are in here. I mean, they love bows, so they've been able to find a lot of different accents to put in here that the kids really like. So it's not just about the designer, but about the person that the room's for. Probably the prettiest closet you'll ever find. I don't know if a 6-year-old girl has got enough clothes to fill this, but she definitely will when she gets into the teen years. This space is fantastic, and it's full of color and full of life. We've got a very beautiful, colorful rug. We've got splashes of yellow and blue everywhere. We've got fresh fruit paintings, and even in our books and whatnot, a nice, clean, white cabinet. We've added this fun cross lattice to these cabinets here to keep the towels and things that they have fresh and clean, and made a really good space of this. These are one of my favorite options. These are LG's combo washer dryers, and it's actually a washer dehumidifier. So you can take your load and you can put all your clothes in one load, push start, and it will wash it and then dehumidify it, and it's all done. You don't have to come back and change it into a dryer or anything like that. You can do 2 loads at once, and then you fill them up, you come back, and they're all done. So you can fold them and get them put back. Really fun option. This is the master in the home. It's beautiful, it's high ceilings. These are at 15 feet. When we originally built the house, the ceilings were all at 17 feet because they were all stick framed. That was quite high for the light fixtures that they had and for heating and cooling that big of space. So we brought the ceilings down to this elevation, and I think it made it a really quaint space. Fun master king bed with its frame, and a lot of different glass accents everywhere. We've got glass in their lamps, we've got glass in their lights, glass in a lot of other features. And then we come back here into her closet, and we get to see kind of the same thing. Her chandelier has got glass in it. There's a lot of different accent pieces that kind of help this feel really cozy. Same countertop as she's got throughout the house, added into her closet. And then one of the things we added is we've got lighting inside all of her shelving so that she'll be able to see really well whatever she is looking for. Probably the best view you'll find is right off this master patio. If we go out this way, be able to see, we can see all the mountains. We've got Terrace Mountain and Provo Mountain, and just have a beautiful view. You can hear the birds chirping. It's spring. It's a wonderful time to be outside, and it's a wonderful space to be able to do that. One of the cool things we've got here is this is a Vuba. It's a resin-based decking topping. It's waterproof, but it's also water permeable. So if you get water on top of this, it actually seeps down into the water membrane and then leaks all the way out and away without leaving standing water. So it's a great opportunity to be able to still use the space even if it's raining. One of the things that was in the original plans was this wall, was just supposed to be a flat wall, and because there was so much space in it, we were able to utilize that by building some big deep cabinets that go back so that they can take that empty space and actually make it a useful storage space. And then in the plans, this wall was supposed to come all the way across, making this just an empty space behind the drywall. But in framing, we talked with the homeowners and decided it would be best if we pushed this wall back to create this fun little space for some additional cabinets and additional storage. We've kind of done that in a couple different rooms to be able to capitalize on minimizing dead space. This little room behind the master is his closet. She got her own and he got his own here. Hers might be 3 times as big, but definitely more than this current homeowner thinks he'll be able to use. This is our master bathroom. Got a beautiful chandelier over their tub. Our tile guy did a fantastic job of doing this tile, mitering all of our edges. There's no schluters, there's no metal trims in this house. So he had to take the time to make all of our corners on all of our windows perfect, to cut them so that they seam together and there's not any of those metal transition trims. Our glass guys did a fantastic job with this steam shower. We've got a big steamer unit that you're able to control from inside. Beautiful fixtures again. And then one of the really cool features about this is if you want privacy, you can have your glass privacy. If you don't, you can turn it off and be able to look outside, invite a little bit more natural light inside. All with the switch with the flick of a switch. Again, beautiful polished nickel fixtures mixed with decor, making this a very, very inviting and cozy bathroom. Here's one of our other walnut cabinets we've done with the same 5-piece with the inset panels. We did a raised countertop here, so we ended up making our cabinets quite a bit lower and then filled the rest of the space to bring it up to the standard 36 inches with our countertop, which added this really nice, fun, bulky countertop to the top. Through here, we've got a pocket door that lets into this bedroom here. This bedroom could double as a nursery if they decide to have another child. Currently, it's just a guest bedroom or an extra bedroom. Did a really good job of mixing in all the browns and tans with the blues we have throughout the house. Upstairs is the kids' play loft. Got a really fun blue trim and blue hand railing. So you kind of can tell there's a mix of blues throughout the house, and they haven't forgotten the loft up here. Really fun, beautiful blue couch. We've got a lot of blue lamps and extra blue in the rug, which has made this space really fun. A lot of different storage containers, as these are bonus trusses. And so you have a lot of storage space that has kind of some tilted ceilings. But when we framed down the ceiling in the master bedroom, we didn't want to have the same 17-foot ceilings in the rest of the house for the other bedrooms for the kids and for their bathrooms. So what we ended up doing is dropping the ceiling down and building a floor. So we built the floor over this whole side of the house, and this is the additional space that's above the 10-foot ceilings on the second floor. So we were able to capitalize on all the rest of this space and use it to make another fun little kids fort or play space where they can come and be free to do whatever they like to. And then they can close the door and they never see all the mess that they make. But it's really fun. It's gone all the way back. They've got love seats and all sorts of fun stuff to play with. Do want to touch on this feature right here. Originally in the plans, this window was a 3x2 window. And we built these bonus trusses, and then we were getting ready to build this wall in, and we realized this is the best view of the whole house. Like, this window captures the best view of the mountains. And so we decided to make the window bigger. I called the manufacturer and asked them what the biggest window they could make for the space was, and they made it and shipped it to us, and here we are. Now we're able to see without losing the view of their beautiful mountains. We'll go down to the last floor of the house, down in the basement. Really fun carpet going down. Transition to this big, light, and airy space. They've done a great job of decorating with lots of seating space for people to come and lounge and watch TV or read and play. Outside we've got our lower patio above our upper patio. Another big space for them to come out and to enjoy. We're going to get them a sauna here probably in the next month or two so they can go out and hop into a jacuzzi and relax. I think the decorator's done a really good job at doing these collages of pictures. It really adds that old school Georgian look that I remember from Grandma's house. Fun light fixtures and furniture with decor. This is a great place to come and play cards and play games with the kids. In one of our other videos we had this the intro of these bunk beds for their sleepovers. Really turned out great. They added lots of throw pillows, lots of color, books and art, but also helped make it really light with light fixtures. One of the fun options we put in with this new generation is everybody's got phones and tablets and iPads, and so on their outlets we made sure that they had spots for USB and Lightning C, and they can play and charge all their devices all in one spot. Here's our basement kitchen. It's their second kitchen of the home. Again, it's in all our custom walnut doors and drawers. We have some really fun reeds that we put in the end panel. And then underneath the island, that they're hiding with their chairs, is our arched reed panel. I hope you can get in there and see that, but that was a really fun piece to add to this kitchen. And I think adds a lot of character to it. Reading is getting to be quite popular, and it's because it leaves a really beautiful and personal touch to your cabinets. All of our devices are Thermador. They're one of our favorite devices because they just work really well. They're high end without having to spend the money of buying maybe a Wolf or other devices like that. Down this hallway, we've got our theater, kind of a smaller theater, but very quaint. Again, they stuck with the blue tone in the cabinets and the throw pillows. And again, the love sacks. A lot of the different decor is blue, which is one of my favorite colors. And then I love this painting here. It's almost one of those Where's Waldo paintings of skiers, but looks like one of the hillsides up at Sundance or Park City, one of our local resorts where we get to go and enjoy the snow here in Utah. As this theater is kind of a smaller style, we did stick with a conventional TV instead of a projector, but we were able to get one of Samsung's 98-inch 8K QLED TVs, which is going to actually give us a better picture than its comparable projector for substantially lower cost. We've got our fun little spa bathroom. This is kind of their health and wellness center. So they've got 2 showers in here. We've got a beautiful handmade cabinet. This one is mimicked after one that they found a picture of online. And so we were able to run a bunch of the parts through our CNC machine and make this look exactly how they want it to, in a very furniture style cabinet. It's got mitered corners, it's got mitered reeds, all built out of solid white oak. We've got furniture legs that follow the same style all the way around, and really turned out. I hope people really take a look at that and see the craftsmanship in it, because it took a lot of work to make that. Here's the other part of our health and wellness center. We've got our plunge ice bathtub, and then we've got our sauna. This really turned out good. Our carpenters did a fantastic job of making this just how we wanted to. And this is very unique because in the inside, if you can get in here and take a look, all of our corners are radiused. And so we don't have any sharp edges or corners. So if you get in here and sit up against the wall, you got a nice round back to sit up against. We've got our salt wall. This is a Himalayan salt that they've inlaid into the wall. And we've got some backlighting in it that helps accent the natural minerals in it. And what's crazy is, I mean, that is true salt. Like, I mean, it's salty to the touch, and boy, even when you cut that, it gets that salt everywhere, and it just smells like mineral salt. Here's our gym. It's dividing between the garage and the house, why we have a 25-inch concrete wall right here. The walls that in this house are pretty extreme. All these exterior walls doubled as retaining walls. So they were poured as 18-inch concrete walls, and then we framed on the inside another 6 inches, which added up to a 24-inch thick exterior wall. Super efficient in keeping temperatures inside. We've got a lot of fun gym equipment here for exercising. We've got kids' play spaces with padding so they can be safe. Their girl, Grace, is in gymnastics, and so she's got a tumbling mat, she's got a balance beam, and then is starting to practice on the pole. This is one of my most favorite features of this, though. This looks like a painting or it looks like a vinyl, but it's not. It's a wall print. So we were able to get a hold of a company that has a printer that's mounted vertically, so that it ran up and down the wall and was able to print this all the way along the wall. We've got a beautiful picture from one of our photographers, and we're able to print this here for them. This is actually the largest residential wall print in North America. There are several other prints that are bigger in commercial or industrial buildings, but as far as in a residential home, this is the biggest one that they had ever done. And I think it turned out amazing. Beautiful red and purple colors that just add to the ambiance of this gym. Here's the big mechanical room that helps control the temperature throughout the house. We've got one small heat pump system that's currently conditioning the basement and the main floor. It's quite a small system for this giant mechanical room. This mechanical room was actually engineered to the size of what it would take to heat and cool a standard home built conventionally, with as many high-end and high-efficient science and technology materials we put into the house, from having 1, 2, 3, or even 4 furnaces, or furnaces 2 or 3 times bigger than this. We haven't had that. We were able to get the heating and cooling we needed out of this one 3-ton unit for almost 6,000 square feet. And so we have just a lot of additional open space that wasn't used, because when you're not losing temperature out of your exterior walls and your windows, then it doesn't take much to keep it inside. We've got an electric heat pump, or water heater. And then this is their filter system that they chose. Every year they'll have to change out the filters, but there's no salt, there's no slimy feel that you'll get in any of your showers, just nice clean water, mineral free. We've got our radon systems. The basement floor plan is about 2,800, almost 3,000 square feet. So we had to do 2 split systems, including underneath the garage. Both of those are running to make sure that we don't have any radon getting into the home, which will be really tough, as we've got 4 inches of rigid insulation underneath our concrete slabs. One of the last features here in this mechanical room are these 2 units right here. These are our makeup airs. These guys turn on when the kitchen hoods turn on. And as the kitchen hood turns on and pulls cooking smells and cooking exhaust out of the house, these will turn on and pull air from our cold air outside into these units that will filter them and ionize them, and they'll come through here. These are our heat coils. Well, it will then heat the air up, and then they'll go through the system out to equalize the pressure from when the hood sucks air out, new fresh conditioned air comes back in to replace it. So there's not any difference in pressure within the house. Thank you guys for coming along on this video walkthrough. I hope it's been enjoyable. It's a beautiful house, and we've had a lot of great subs that have helped us to get it to where it is. A lot of long days and long nights. There's a lot of building science in this home, a lot of information that we'd love to share with you guys, so feel free to contact us so that other homes can be built like this and last forever. Thank you.